Welcome back, future medicos. There are a few questions related to the NRI Lapsed category in Tamil Nadu. Yesterday, I have done a video in Tamil, but subsequently, few of you have asked, can I do a similar video in English? So I thought, okay, let's do a video in English. The content is not exactly the translation of the Tamil video, but I'm going to give you probably more information. நீங்க தமிழ் வீடியோ பார்த்திருந்தாலும் probably you will find this video useful. And if for those who found the Tamil video not understandable, probably this video will give you some information, right? With that introduction, let's go into the NRI Lapsed. First, let's understand what is NRI Lapsed. And then let's look at the prospectus and try to understand what the prospectus is saying related to NRI Lapsed category. Okay, now you are looking at, let's say, the round one counseling. Now you have to register under the management quota, right? There are two applications in Tamil Nadu. One government quota application, second management quota application. If you are interested in the NRI Lapsed category, you must register with the management quota application. If you don't register with management quota application, later on, you cannot claim the NRI Lapsed category seats. Okay. Please understand that. So please go ahead and register with the management quota application. Now, the management quota application, as I have explained already, even other state candidates can apply. The management quota, NRI Lapsed category, all other candidates are also eligible. It's not only for Tamil Nadu students, it's also open for other state candidates. Now, when the first round choice filling starts, you will not find the NRI Lapsed category. You will find only these three categories, right? That is management quota, minority quota, and NRI quota. These are the only three categories you will be able to see. Management quota and minority quota, the tuition fees is 13.5 lakhs per year. Of course, this is only the tuition fees. For the exact fees the college is charging, please check with the college, right? This is only tuition fees. I'm not talking about all the fees in the college. Right? Please remember, this is only the tuition fees. Similarly, NRI quota, the fees is 24.5 lakhs. So basically, there are only two levels in terms of fee structure. One is 13.5, the other is 24.5. So in the first round, NRI students will be asked to fill choices for the NRI quota, right? So they will be filling choices, and based on the choice filling, based on the seat availability, they will be given seat allotment. Now let's take an example from last year and see how it worked last year. Look at this. The 2022 example I have shown here, the total seats that were available in private self-financing colleges under NRI quota, there were 415 MBBS seats. I'm only talking about the private self-financing medical colleges. I'm not taking into account the private universities. Private universities I left because the fees there is slightly higher, so I don't want to bring that into discussion. But whatever I discuss for self-financing medical colleges is also applicable for private universities, but with a higher fees, right? So let's not get into private universities. Just the private self-financing medical colleges, there were 415 MBBS seats available under NRI quota. But how many applicants were there? The total NRI applicants, there were only 386. That means straight away there are vacancies. Even if we assume that all the NRI applicants take seat, still we will have vacancy, that is about 29 seats are vacant. So naturally there will be vacancies under NRI quota. Now in the first round, how many students got allotment? Only 157. Out of the 386, not all of them wanted colleges, or they wanted a particular college and they didn't get. Say for example, many candidates might have given only PSG as a choice. And if they don't get, probably, right, they don't want to join NRI quota. Something like that, right? Or they may have given Velammal, or they may have given KMCH, something like that. So only 157 seats were allotted. So straight away, even before the students join or not, 157 is the allotment. After that, how many students join? That's even lesser. That was only around 80 students or so have joined the college. So at the end of round one, even before the students started joining, we straight away had 258 vacant seats. So even if second round these seats are offered to NRI candidates, there were only 157 students and you need only 157 seats. These 258 seats are straight away vacant. Now what last year they did, I'm only explaining last year procedure, I will come to this year procedure. These vacant 258 seats, were converted to what is called as NRI Lapsed Category. Okay, these vacant 258 seats were converted to a different category. They were originally NRI category. That means only NRI students are eligible or NRI sponsored students are eligible, and the fees was 24.5 lakhs per year. But once the seats fall vacant, the seats were added to a new category called NRI Lapsed Category. The fee structure is slightly lower, about 3 lakhs less, 21.5 lakhs per year, but it is more expensive compared to management quota. Management quota 13.5, this is 21.5. 8 lakhs more expensive than the management quota, but 3 lakhs less than the NRI quota. Now, NRI Lapsed Category, you don't need to be an NRI or you don't need to be an NRI sponsored candidate. Any local candidate can also participate. That's the advantage. In NRI quota, you should be an eligible NRI or you should be a sponsored candidate or you should be an OCI. But NRI lapsed, anyone can take a seat. Local students are also eligible. So only thing, if you are willing to spend 21.5 lakhs, then you will be eligible. Okay. So management quota 13.5 lakhs. If you have slightly better score, you can go here. If you have a lower score, then you can go to NRI Lapsed Category. Now, this is what is NRI Lapsed. In round 1, when you are doing choice filling, you will not see this NRI Lapsed Category because there are no seats available under that. But either in round 2 or mop-up round, you will see this category. That is NRI Lapsed Category. So candidates who have registered in the management quota, they can fill choices for management quota in a college. At the same time, they can also fill choices for NRI Lapsed in the same college. Say, for example, let's take a medical college like Velamal Medical College. There may be seats available under management quota. At the same time, there may be some seats available under NRI Lapsed. Now, if you are interested, you can fill both choices. But in case if you don't want to spend so much money, 21.5, then you can just fill management quota. But it's not a good idea just to fill NRI Lapsed Category. Always fill management quota plus NRI Lapsed quota. So in case if you are lucky, you might get a management quota seat, then you don't need to spend 8 lakhs extra, right? This is what is called NRI Lapsed Category. But now I will also show you what is something shown in the current prospectus, right? Last year, the conversion from NRI quota to NRI Lapsed, bulk of the seats were converted in round 2 and some more seats were added in the mop-up round. Okay, but let's see what is written in this current year prospectus. Now, this is the prospectus for 2023. You can see that there is a, this is page 7, right? This is page 7, right? Yeah, page 7. Clause 12, you can see that NRI lapsed seats. It refers to NRI quota seats which remain vacant after exhausting choices from all NRI applicants. All the NRI applicants are tried, seats are given to them, they don't want to join, then that will be converted to NRI lapsed seats. But the only problem here is they are mentioning in the mop-up round. Last year it was converted in second round, but this year it is, the prospectus says in the mop-up round. I don't see a logic there. They should convert it into round 2. Bulk of the seats, of course, some seats they can offer to the NRI candidates and then they can convert it later. But bulk of the seats, right? As I showed you, there were 258 seats vacant at the end of round 1. Those seats, in my opinion, should be offered in round 2. But be prepared. Tamil Nadu counseling, they do whatever they like. They keep on changing the procedure. They may offer it in round 2 or they may stick to the prospectus and they may convert in mop-up round. They convert it in mop-up round, a lot of students will find it difficult to join. But anyway, right, let's not get into what they are going to follow. Right now, as per the prospectus, the conversion from NRI to NRI lapsed may be happening only in the mop-up round. Now, some of you were also asking, sir, if I take a seat under NRI, can I move to NRI lapsed? Okay, that there is a clarity in the prospectus. Here you can see that the seats will be available for management quota candidates. That is, NRI lapsed seats will be available to management quota candidates, except NRI candidates who have been allotted seats. So which means if you are allotted a seat, then probably you cannot fill NRI lapsed. Let me see whether there is a definition for allotment. Allotment means refers to a candidate being allotted a seat based on his choice preferred and on the basis of merit and rule of reservation. Allotment does not confer the rights unless the candidate pays the prescribed tuition fees. So they are not talking about joining the seat. That's what my understanding is. Again, there will be a lot of ambiguities around how the Tamil Nadu Selection Committee deals all this, but the state interpretation from the prospectus, NRI candidates, if they are allotted seats, they may not be eligible. Please do your own checking of the prospectus and try to get it clarified by Tamil Nadu Selection Committee. I'm only talking about my interpretation. My interpretation may be right or may be wrong. And also one of the problems is sometimes the selection committee does not exactly follow what is written in the prospectus. So I'm only telling you what is in the prospectus and my interpretation of that. Thank you. Bye-bye.